Hey YouTube, Simon here for the Aether Hub with more Magic the Gathering lore. We've been learning a lot about the Simic recently with Ravnica Allegiance dropping and renewed focus being put on this ever-evolving guild, and I thought why not continue the lessons for those who really identify with this strange and the Fly-esque guild. And no shame meant there, guys. I'm a Simic head too, meaning my head can literally have gills or other tendrils on it, and you wouldn't even know it. They're a super fun guild with some of the most interesting mechanics game-wise, so yeah, Simic for life. In this video, I wanted to relate the Simic back to the other guilds on Ravnica. Where do their relationships lie, and how do they react when they bump into a member of the other guilds? This exposes the ideals and structure of the guild, because if you know what the other guilds stand for, you can guess to the Simic's ideals based solely on their reaction to those guilds. With that, I'll be pulling this information straight from the Ravnica art book, which I really suggest you picking up if you want to learn more about the Ravnica story and the guilds involved on this plane. So yeah, these aren't just my opinions or something I made up. The source is the Ravnica art book. And with that, let's get started. How do you, a member of the Simic Combine, feel about the other guilds on Ravnica? The Golgari Swarm. Less of an organization than an infestation. They're nearly as adaptable as we are, and they seem intent on competition. More than any other guild, they will pressure us to evolve. This all makes sense, since, you know, the Golgari Swarm actually attacked them, yeah. Selesnya Conclave. Like us, they seek harmony between natural and artificial systems. Unlike us, they wish to achieve it by unconditional surrender. They are adequate partners in stable times, but in Ravnica's current climate, they have little to offer. Wow, a lot of shade there for Selesnya, saying they literally just roll over and surrender. The Gruul clans. The Gruul can only conceive of nature in terms of savagery, but their ways are no less a response to civilization than our own. They will survive, barely, and perhaps one day they will understand. The Gruul are again partners to the goals of the Simic, though they do get there in a different way. The Azorius Senate, an absurd and inelegant construct forever trapped in a maze of its own making. They would outlaw evolution if they could, and if any of them truly seek utopia, the rest are far too busy shuffling papers to notice. Avoid their attention at all costs. So this makes sense, as the Azorius often put limits to the Simic's experiments. The Azorius are annoying, but not a threat. Still best to avoid their petitions. The Izzet League. Popular opinion holds that the Rakdos are the greatest performers on Ravnica. However, the Izzet have spent 10,000 years mimicking the appearance of research, producing more pyrotechnics in progress. Again, more shade here. Damn, Simic are shady. But yeah, the Izzet often just blow things up while the Simic do the real work. The Cult of Rakdos. Camouflage, mimicry, resilience, and versatility. If the guilds were species, we might consider Rakdos one of the most impressive, but we are not. And that makes the Rakdos far more erratic and dangerous. Not really a guild the Simic think too much about. They're a show, but with loads of great traits, but at the end of the day, they're just dangerous to everyone, not just the Simic. House Dimir. We need not compete. Let them be, and they will let us be, but observe them closely. Very short segment here. Again, not a guild tied to the Simic. The Dimir spy on everyone, and the Simic now have spies of their own. It's just a blinking contest now. The Syndicate. They hoard their treasure throughout their pointless lives and lengthy afterlives. With such riches, they could swiftly bring about a future in which gold and death are equally irrelevant. The Simic believe the Orzhov uninspired, taking gold and not using it for anything. It could go to something useful, but it's just sitting there. And finally, the Boros Legion. They style themselves as agents of justice, but the law is no better an excuse for aggression than any other. So the Simics see them as hypocrites, using justice as an excuse, just like any other guild, to attack people they don't like. And there you have it, the official stance you of the Simic Combine take with regards to the other guilds on Ravnica. Some shade in some places, ignorance and carelessness in others, and some you just think stink. Let me know if you agree with these takes in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, sub, and share it with friends and on Reddit. You can also join the Vorthos army and support the biggest Vorthos channel on YouTube by checking out our Patreon page, linked in the description below. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time here on the Aether Hub. See ya!